you're white, there's school shooters, psyops who move like black looters, Fox News approvers, boxed in commuters, Harvard school groomers, lots of sore losers who move in. When you're white, there's school shooters, psyops who move like black looters, Fox News approvers, boxed in commuters, Harvard school groomers, lots of sore losers who move in blue units, ruthless borderline troopers, alt-right YouTubers, meth users, babysitters and mass tutors. Then there's trip listers who sit sipping champs in cities with sick vistas, celebrity A-listers, bass hitters, crystal meth mixers, big fixers, skinny chick facelifters, fake tits shapeshifters, cocaine sniffers, casting couch, rape victims, hedge fund betters, dads in grey sweaters, flag pledgers, spring breakers, ice hockey, Daytona drag racers, from the native scrap acres, MAGA land bases. Hello and welcome to exciting episode of With Enough Prep Time. This is my new channel. I actually have an old channel which was called With Enough Prep Time. Funnily enough, kind of makes sense. But let's go straight into it. We want to react, as it says, to the latest trailer dropped by DC Fandome. And it's an event that I'm going to be doing an all-day basically I'll be following DC Fandome as each of its different discussion panels drop, and as each of the new trailers and everything drops with it as well. So what I'm planning to do now is basically I'm going to be looking at the events of DC Fandome. And this is the first time I'm going to be reacting to the latest DC Fandome trailer that dropped today. So as you know, DC Fandome is the big event that DCEU is doing over the next couple of days to reveal what its future is, basically the future plans of the DCEU, the DC Comics film universe, as well as actually looking at things like computer games that the DC and Warner Brothers are going to be dropping, news on television shows. So basically, just to tell you an outline of what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be first of all reacting to the trailer itself and give my live reaction of that. Then I'm going to have a little look at the panels, because there has been some news and updates on what's happening with the panels themselves. So I'm going to have a little look at that and tell you a little bit about how the panels are actually changing dates now, so that certain aspects of the DC Fandome online festival event is now being changed to a new time spot. But let's start off. I'm very, very excited to do this. I'm a huge DC fan. For those who don't know my channel, I should have actually introduced myself as well. Terrible YouTuber. You can dislike just for that. No, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe and comment. But my name is actually the Nerd Man. So I've got another YouTube channel, With Enough Prep Time. This is my channel, which is I call myself the Nerd Man. And my podcast or weekly kind of show is called With Enough Prep Time. Okay, so we will react. So excited about these guys.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes.
On August 22nd comes an unprecedented global fan event.
Hello, everybody. It's all DC, all the time. DC Fandome is unlike anything you've ever seen before. I'm actually standing inside a stage that Jim Lee himself drew. How incredibly cool is that?
That's crazy, right?
This worldwide mega event is for DC fans across the globe.
Ça va, DC Fandome?
Hola, mi gente.
Guten Tag, meine Freunde.
We've got exclusive footage, insider info, the latest DC news, and huge announcements.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
There was no way that I could come here and not bring a look at the movie.
You're fucking serious. They're doing the Batman trick.
There's so much cool content to look at.
That was a really special episode.
Designed just for you, the absolute DC fan.
Amazing.
Batman trailer. Come on.
There's something that I can show you.
Batman trailer.
Exclusive content! Stuff that seems impossible ends up becoming possible.
I am beyond excited to be sharing this moment with you guys.
Awesome. Oh, God, the trailer. Oh, my
DC
God.
news and huge announcements.
You know what I'm talking about.
There's something you should know about my personality as the... Sorry about that. I got very excited. Something you should know about my personality as the nerd man. If I don't see something visually in front of me, I forget all about it. It's a real problem of mine. I'm looking into it, trying to get medical help. But basically, we have a Batman trailer dropping, and I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. That's fantastic. But of course, what I did know about was the Snyder Cut trailer. Massively excited for that. So excited. Can't wait to see what he's done. I have a long history with Zack. Sorry, I have to catch my breath. I have a long history with Zack Snyder. A bit of love him, hate him relationship. But I'm super excited for the Snyder Cut. Can't wait for this trailer to drop. What are my bets on whether it's going to be a good movie or not? We're going to discuss that in the next video.
No way that I could come here and not bring a look at the movie.
Yes!
There's so much cool content to look at.
Well.
That was a really special episode.
Can't wait.
Designed just for you,
Love
the absolute
Shazam.
DC fan.
Loved Wonder Woman.
Amazing.
Wonder Woman. Main things for this is the Wonder Woman. I want to find out what's happening with Shazam. Aquaman, I thought the film sucked, basically. I thought it was a kind of step back, but it made over $1 billion. I don't know. But I hope they focus more on Shazam, because I think Shazam, from what I saw of that film, has a lot more potential to do a lot more for DC than Aquaman. You know, the problem with Aquaman is, as a character, I just don't think he's that great. I don't think he's got a great origin. I don't think he's got a great mythos. He's got a couple of really cool villains, but not that great a mythos. So when I say mythos, I mean just the story of Aquaman is kind of like weird and lame. But I really loved what they did with them. It was a little bit kiddie. Could have been a bit more adult. Oh man, the Batman trailer is dropping, and Wonder Woman trailer. Those are the two, like the Wonder Woman and the Batman. And I want to find out what's happening with Shazam. But as I was saying about the Shazam, it was a little bit kiddie, but I loved what they did with the mythology. I think they really nailed it in getting all the aspects of Shazam's history since when he started in the 1930s. That kind of long history of how Shazam was as a character. And putting all together, I think in the same way Patty Jenkins kind of streamlined the whole Wonder Woman origin, so that she fit in aspects that fans of Wonder Woman, from like everything from the Perez run to the New 52 run to even someone like what's his name. Simone's run on it as well, and so she was able to streamline it and all the animated stuff so that everyone could recognize their version of Wonder Woman in that film. And Wonder Woman isn't like Batman, who has always had a very streamlined mythology in the comics. So like from the very, very beginning of Batman comics till now, yes, there's been changes and evolutions and developments, but really DC has been very smart, or DC creators have been very smart about how they've treated Batman, and each creator has respected the history and lore of the former creator. Whereas with characters like Shazam and Wonder Woman, that isn't true. And the problem is, in those amongst comic book fans, there's actual factions who some like particular runs rather than other runs. And what I loved about Shazam and Wonder Woman, and I thought they did brilliantly, was being able to streamline all those runs so that everyone who loves Shazam from any era of Shazam would be able to appreciate that movie. And I thought they did a brilliant job. I thought the child actors were good. I loved the multiculturalism of the cast, the Asian and black kids and the foster family. So I'm really looking forward to Shazam. Man, the Wonder Woman, it's going to be so great. I want to know about the Joker as well. But anyway, let's go on and see.
There's something that I can show you.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! I didn't even. Yes! Are you kidding me? They're bringing Flash as well. They're bringing in Flash as well. They're bringing in the Flash movie. He's going to show something from the Flashpoint movie. He's bringing in something from the Flash motherfucking Point movie. Flash is probably, out of my favorite three heroes of the Trinity, right? Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman. I think objectively, they are the greatest superheroes of all time. Many may argue Batman. I'll give them that. I won't argue about anyone who says Batman. But I think, me personally, I love Superman and Wonder Woman just as much. But after that, it's the mother in Flash, man. So if they're gonna bring news of the Flashpoint, I think, me personally, I think it's stupid and they shouldn't do the Flashpoint as the first movie. But by now, I'm so thirsty for a Flash film that I'm just hoping they do something. I just want them to bring something. So that's very exciting. Love that news. Let's play some music. Oh, no. Let me listen to the rest of the trailer first. And then we'll play some music. Wow. Yes. Yes. Brilliant. Okay. So let's go for the next one. What's next?
Exclusive content!
Yeah, exclusive content.
Stuff that seems impossible ends up becoming possible.
I am beyond excited to be sharing this moment with you guys.
Awesome.
Hang on tight, because we are about to whisk you around the DC fandom. Hey, you guys.
I love that bit of the Wonder Woman, the latest Wonder Woman trailer. That's crazy. She's riding for.
Started. DC Fandome. Are you guys ready? Let's get this thing started.
DC Fandome, Hall of Heroes. All fans welcome. 24 hours. There's only one place you can experience it, at DCFandome.com.
Come soon enough. 2 days away. You know what I'm upset about, though? I'll tell you first things first. I'm upset about. Now, what's happened is this was planned to be. So you see, a little bit. So DC Fandom was supposed to be for 2 days. So it was supposed to be, it's 22nd Friday or is it Saturday? I don't even know. I think it's Saturday, and I think it was, for me, it was Saturday, Sunday. And I had the whole thing planned, so I'm going to live stream like a lot of it. So tune in if you want to hear my opinions on it. I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff. I'm going to be covering stuff like the Ray Fisher, Jeff Johns, Josh Whedon controversy, what's been happening with that. I might even do a video right after this about that. I'm going to be covering the Snyderverse and Snyder Cut and all the all of the controversy surrounding the Snyder Cut and the Snyderverse. So I'm going to be doing all of that. But on August 22nd, the single most excited thing the thing I was most excited for, I can tell you, more than the Batman movie, more than The Flash, more than this Wonder Woman 1984, although I am thirsty for that. I want Wonder Woman 1984 to come out now. I'm such a huge DC. You guys don't know. Like, to me, the DC comic book universe, I love it so much. I write about it, like, as a fan fiction thing. I do animated things. I've done, like, film projects, basically, with DC characters, and I find them so easy to write. I think my dream life would be to be some kind of, like, Jeff Johns figure comic book writer, and I love the DC characters. If I could write, like, an epic, like, you know, Watchmen-esque kind of thing about the DC Comics characters, I would. I've actually got my own Elseworld epic alternative history of our world, except it was inhabited by like DC characters, basically, because I'm a huge nerd, and the thing I'm hugest nerd for, Star Trek and DC Comics, and movies in general. I'm like a big film buff, and so there was one thing that I was super excited for that was gonna hit, and I don't know, I haven't found out news about it yet, but it was supposed to be 2 days, August 22nd and August 23rd, and on the second day, the DC Fandome. First day was Hall of Heroes, August 22nd, as you can see here in the top left hand corner. It was Hall of Heroes. That was the official trailer for that. And the second day was going to be the Watchverse, and they were going to drop for free. Are you listening to me, man? For free, they were going to drop the Superman Man of Tomorrow animated movie. And I don't know if they're doing it anymore. I honestly don't know if they're doing it anymore. And it makes me sad. There are only a few things in the world I love more than DC characters. And apart from my mum, my family is... No, I'm joking. Family and friends come about equal to the DC universe. So there's my mum, DC universe, family side by side, friends a little bit. No, I'm joking. I love my family very much, and all my friends. But I love that's how much I consider the DC universe. There's like 4 films that has ever been made by DC that I dislike. Like, even amongst the animated, and, you know, I like Supergirl. That's how big of a DC fan I am. But anyway, Superman Man of Tomorrow was supposed to drop on the 23rd, but now they've cancelled that. And I think it's going, I mean, it's crazy. They're changing it now. Let me just check everything's running smooth. Yep. Oop. So I'm going to show you the DC Fandom website. Let me just get this. So I'm going to show you in a second the DC Fandom website, which I've been looking at. And we're going to have a look through DC Fandom to see what is going to be happening, and what the dates are, because the dates have changed. That's the big news for the day. The dates have changed on DC Fandom. So now the thing that was supposed to be happening on Sunday, I believe it was, is now going to be happening in September, which is annoying as full screen on this. Oh, by the way, I should give a shout out to the people, the music that you'll be listening to. It's this track is by Final Judgment. It's another YouTube channel. And I'm going to tell you the other person later, but I wanted to just give a shout out to them. You'll hear it now. So here we go. So let's have a look at DC Fandom and what's going on with it. So here we go. We got the first day, which is Hall of Heroes. Now, as you can see, like I've ticked off what I'm scheduled to kind of watch. So the first thing, definitely, I'm watching on Saturday, August 22nd, is the Wonder Woman panel. Go down. I'll show you a little bit more of this in another video. But you go down and you've got, look, Suicide Squad panel, which I'm excited for. Actually, I'm doing a bit of a thing. It's a little bit of a private, like a private rebellion, which I'm sure DC is not going to notice much. But I'm purposefully avoiding going on Batman related panels, because I'm so fed up with them just putting out Batman. So I'm trying to limit the amount of Batman stuff that I do and up the amount of other stuff like Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman. You know, when they did Baus females, so you know, black, Asian, white? No. So it's women of color, basically, females of color in the DC universe. So I've ticked on that because I want to, you know, there's certain stuff that I feel that I want to support, and then there's certain stuff, even though I love Batman, as I said, third is my favorite superhero along with Wonder Woman and Superman. But I'm just not interested in encouraging DC anymore to go on their like super Batman, you know, at the expense of everyone else. I've limited the amount of Batman-related material I've scheduled for, but I might have to give in. To be honest, I'm probably going to give in on the day and go to all the Batman stuff because it looks really cool. But I don't know if they're doing... Now I'm annoyed because I don't think they're showing the Superman movie free anymore. That's a huge cock tease, man. You can't say you're doing Superman, Man of Tomorrow, and then all of a sudden just change it. Like I'm going through this now. They just changed it. So there's no Superman, Man of Tomorrow premiere anymore. There was a premiere of Superman, Man of Tomorrow. That sucks, dude. So anyway, it's going to be now just one day, it looks like, as they said. So just on the 22nd. How annoying. And then, please remember, if you're watching this, do like and subscribe and comment. Tell me what you're excited to see on in the DC Fandom day. Are you a huge DC fan? What are you thinking about, man, trailers for the Batman? I am so excited for the new Batman Robert Pattinson movie. It's boiling under my skin. I've been waiting. So, because above Batman, like one of the things I love about Batman is certain characters that are in his mythos that haven't been explored properly. Because even in Batman, there's like these fanboys who are just like, oh, let's do Batman vs Joker again. Oh, you know what would be a really original concept? What if Batman fought the Joker in this way? Or he fought the Joker in a Western? or it's like it's all Joker, 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 Joker. And Batman, they're always saying, oh, he has the world's greatest villains, he has the best, villains of all time. And yet, nearly always, DC only wants to explore the Joker properly, right? So I am so happy that Matt Reeves is now doing a Batman movie where they're having a serious take on the Riddler, bro. That is what I am looking forward to. That serious, proper take on the Riddler. So I'm very excited for that. And the guy who's playing the Riddler is one of my favorite actors as well. But I'll talk about that when we go into the DC Fandome and explore some of the panels that are happening. I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to do that in a separate video. But now it looks like, it's changed. Saturday, September 12th now. For all of... And I don't know, I'm going to cry if Superman Man of Tomorrow... You're going to see me cry on screen right now if Superman Man of Tomorrow free premiere has just been taken off. Do you guys want to see me cry? Bet you do, you sick fucks. Alright, let me see. Can you see it? Let me make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. Good. Yeah. So after this, I'm going to leave you guys, but it doesn't look like they're... You see, man, and I was so excited. I was like excited for the Wonder Woman panels. Man, and the women of color panels in the DC, because I wanted to ask questions and say stuff, and there was this Superman, an enduring symbol of hope panel. See, here we go, Superman Man of Tomorrow panel. They've taken off the premiere, and it's not in the other place. Man, I wanted to see that. That sucks, dude. DC, you need to get it together, man, because doing stuff like that pisses people off, because people were like on your side, and you just pissed off a whole bunch of people by doing this, DC. I think you've annoyed a whole bunch of people. That's actually something I'm going to talk about in the next video when I do one on DC Fandome, a discussion. Because DC does that. They announce something, say, here's the plan, and then they completely change it. And like, they change this, and they don't think, wait a second, we said we're going to premiere Superman, Man of Tomorrow, and now we're just taking that away from the fans? We're going to premiere it online free, and now we're just taking that away from the fans. I mean, way to treat your fans. I mean, that's... I know there's not many people who are, into the DCEU, so maybe they think they can just take that hit. But that's not really very good consumer relations, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it looks like it's been cancelled. The live screening of Man of Tomorrow and the panel that went along with it. And I don't know why. That should be in Hall of Heroes. That should be in Hall of Heroes by all rights. I mean, that's the biggest animated thing they've got. To me, that, I suppose with Flash TV panel, does anybody watch Black Lightning? Because somebody told me, please, because I don't believe anyone watches Black Lightning. Or does it? Yeah, okay, so I give up. I'll look myself on this, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a discussion. We're going to go down all of the panels that I'll be visiting them, from the Snyder Cut to, the Wonder Woman panel, and all of the panels I'm going to be visiting during the day, and we're going to go through them And I'm going to tell you about my expectations, what I'm hoping to see from each. And hopefully we'll have a few more people joining us next time. But for now, thanks so much. Please remember, be generous. And I thank you in advance for doing this. Please like and subscribe and comment. And I'm outie. Love you, what is it? Love you 4,000? Something like that. I'll have to find that out. That will be my outro from now on. You know, Iron Man thing. Alright, thanks so much for joining us today. And I'm out.